Alright. Round 2, Austria for the OCE Racing League. Should be good, I hope. Last time I raced here, it piss poured down with rain. So hopefully that's not a thing, because I don't like rain. Anyway, my qualifying first, down the main straight into turn 1, slam it down into 4.
Push that one too far.
A bit conservative. I didn't quite nail that corner very well yet. I could have used a bit more practice, but that's okay. We got traffic galore here on the right. It's a bloody car park. Anyways, down into turn 2. Can we get the power on coming out of the corner? We do. That's not bad. We're up a little bit from our previous lap.
Sorry. That's alright.
Down the hill, jam on the brake. Try and get it in tight. Get on the power early. Third, fourth. Try not to slide out. We do that alright. Up 1/10. Turn late. Get on the brakes. Try and keep it into the apex. Don't get on the power too early. And no, we're good. Keep it in 6. Try and get on the power early. Probably could have done that a little bit better. Losing a little bit of time now. Keep it in tight. We get in tight. We do kind of a bit of a squiggle. But we're alright. Down into 5th. On the power early. Short shift into 6th. And 104.108. So that's fine. That's fine. Now onto the MDog. Down the main straight he goes. Not really sure what kind of a setup that was for the start of a lap. But into turn 1, hard on the brakes. Down into 3rd, up into 4th, then 5th. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You'll notice here, this is MDog's first qualifying lap of the night. Into turn 2, hard on the brakes. Has to have 2 goes at the steering there. Gets on the power well though. Yeah, so this is his first qualifying attempt, and I'll explain why none of the others came good. Short shipping into 4th. Yep. Fine. How does he do here? A little bit late. Oh no, that was perfect. That was pretty good actually. I thought he turned in late, but he kind of nailed that. And he almost invalidates there, but no, all in all, good, a decent lap. I mean, not esports level, but none of us in tier 2 are esport level. Yeah, that was pretty good. He nails that pretty well. What does he get? A 184.173. So yeah, decent enough lap. And then he goes for his second lap, and then bang. Yeah. So, and then he tries again later and gets a couple of invalidations. So that first lap is the one he's forced to go with. Anyways, 5 lights, all out, away we go.
What the hell happened? What the fuck?
I love controller. It's actually being controlled by AI. But anyways, back to me. We see MDog trying to come over and bang. And first corner incidents again.
Oh no, what?
So hit by Zarko. And really freaking disappointed, honestly. Anyways, MDog start now. MDog gets off the line really well. Short shift. Into 4th. Amazing traction, and away he goes. I'm up the inside. I'm trying to avoid MDog, so I'm hard on the brakes. And then, yeah, so that's fine. We're away. Everybody's at least scratch-free. And considering last week, can't complain about that. We'll switch back to me because MDog's got a good start, and I'm in traffic. And so what's going on? Hard on the brakes. Up the hill, trying to get on the power. Oh, really struggling to get on the power. But we seem to do better than the guys behind us, but not as good as the guys in front. Down into turn 3, hard on the brakes. Trying to keep it in. A little bit wide there. Short shift into 4th, try and get the power on. Yeah, alright. Not bad. Oh, Kiwi and Sly Dog run hella wide. And I almost followed them. Trying to keep it in. Ooh, Kiwi and I both get a bit of a squiggle coming out of that corner. Which leaves me vulnerable to J-Miles. J-Miles comes around me like I'm standing still. So yeah, wet races. Not my strongest suit. I'm not like super weak at them. But yeah, not my strongest suit. But I don't like them. I don't see the need for them. Let the real racers do it. let the IRL race drivers, let them deal with the wet. it's good to watch on TV, and I really enjoy it. But taking part in it personally, nah, I'll give that a miss. Down into turn 2, hard on the brakes. How are we going? Yeah, okay. Can we get on the power? Yeah, we actually get out of that corner pretty well this time. A little bit of a squiggle shifting into fourth, but yeah, good. So Kiwi is, we're catching him. I'm trying not to hit him in the arse, so I brake a little bit early, probably being massively overcautious since the lack of practice in the wet weather that I refuse to do. And yeah, so Kiwi runs hella wide again. Us not so wide. Not bad. We're alright. Kiwi gets another squiggle there, but we managed to nail it this time. We take chunks out of Kiwi now. Try and keep it on the line. Trying to keep it in tight. We switched back to MDog. I Love Controls just joined back. So at the start, whoa, that's rough. What the hell? Ooh, anyways, moved on. So I Love Control actually DC'd before the start of the race, and it was the AI that took off on his behalf. Just then you witnessed I Love. Just then you witnessed I Love Controller reconnecting. So that was the first time he'd actually gotten hold of his car in the entire race. So what are we, lap 3?
Yellow
So
flag.
Oreo taking the lead, MDog in second, I Love Controller now back, starting the race in third.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, so we're going to sit with this for a little bit. MDog, oh, right up on the curve. Those curves are nasty in the wet. But MDog seems to be settling in all right in the wet. And after his amazing start, doing really well up in second. I find my braking in the wet weather is really good. Like I'm very decent at braking in the wet weather, but the accelerating, I've still got a lot of work to do. But MDog doesn't seem to be struggling as much as I
Okay,
do.
I think the track will be drying out quite
I don't know
soon.
if that's the difference
Mind you don't
between
burn out your tyres.
pedal and wheel and controller, since I'm pedal and wheel and MDog's controller. But yeah, he seems to be nailing it all right. Far better than I do. Well, I Love Controller getting right in there now. Forced to run a little bit wide, possibly, from either braking too late or don't know. But we cruise on. I Love Controller looks like he's starting to get his shit back together. Possibly. He is 6/10, 5/10 on MDog now. Who knows? Oh, MDog takes that curve again. I don't know. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. Me personally, I avoid the curves like the plague. But he's doing all right. Oreo's just maintaining the lead quite comfortably.
Quick draw.
We all knew Oreo was going to be quick this week. It was one of his favourite tracks, and he was full of nothing but confidence. But can he maintain this lead? I don't know. MDog takes that first corner quite well. Really takes chunks out of the ripple strip. We switch back to me. What's going on here? Seems J-Mile is either disconnected or has a bad connection. Kiwi's having a crack at J-Miles. What are we going to do? Hard on the brakes, try and get the car turned in. Kiwis and J-Miles, shoulder to shoulder. Oh, again with the power problems. Damn it. I could have capitalised then, but no matter. Just try and jam down those gears and get the brakes on. Quite a difficult thing to do in the wet weather. But here we go, J-Miles, Kiwi. I don't know, is J-Miles disconnected or what? I don't quite understand. It doesn't say AI, so... Oh, Kiwi loses it. Oh, he comes back on the track. Nowhere to go.
Strategy option.
God damn it.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I lost it. And then I was...
It's disappointing to watch. So 2 races in a row now. I've had some really serious damage that wasn't my fault. Or I believe wasn't my fault. We switch back to MDog. I love controller, really attacking, diving up the inside. MDog hard on the brakes, tries to turn, it goes for the undercut. No, doesn't, decides against it. And I love controller, good move. Well done, nice and clean. So in I go for the pits, and that's disappointing because it is still really, really wet. You see me in the little screen to the right there. It is still way too wet for slicks. So I'm forced to go on to intermediates. But as you can see, the sky is lightening, the track is starting to dry, and at this point I think, shit, maybe I should have put on the slicks and just tried to deal with it. Would have been horrible, but it would have saved me an extra pit. But I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do, and because I got in an accident so close to the end of the pit lane, I didn't have time to really think it through. So I'm on inters, MDog's on inters, track's drying out. I love controller and Oreo. They seem to be pulling away slightly on MDog. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Mad Dog's got some pace now too. So, race really settling in now. And you can see it's really, really drying up. So 2 laps later, and you can see here, these guys are diving in the pits. Now, we're going to keep an eye on here and see what happens. I love controller. Ooh, really, really slow into the pit. Yeah, holding MDog up massively. So obviously not experienced in entries of the pit at Austria.
Dry enough yet?
Oreo in front, he's held up.
Release.
So that's tough for Oreo.
Up to speed now.
But you can
Let's
see
get some heat into those tires.
So where's MDog going to filter out? If he filters out in 5th, Oreo's still in the pit. 5th. Okay. Now you see me in the screen, I'm about to dive in the pit. I couldn't do it the lap before because my teammate had. So not wanting to double stack, I was forced to go even longer. And yeah, just a nightmare of a run for me now. I'm miles behind. I've had to pit twice now. I've had to run an extra lap on inters. We're going to stick with MDog.
DRS is now online.
This is going to be better. So you see, oh, Alabos gets, oh, he's still on the inters. MDog just throws it up the inside. No problems with traction now. And Alabos, he's done. So here we go, a bit of dry racing now. This is where the fun starts, I believe. Now that we dust off those shitty... Ooh, someone's gone off track. Who's that? What was that? Who knows?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to
MDog,
utilize some of this
threatening
energy.
on I love controller now.
Green flag.
Oh, is he going to go? No, he stays. Oh, I love controller, runs wide. MDog's in prime position now, hits the DRS, and using plenty of overtake. I love controller, obviously using plenty of overtake as well. Oh, he missed his brake marker, and deep he goes. I love controller with the cutback. So definitely something that MDog and I will need to work on with him is braking when off the racing line. But that's the beauty of doing these movies. I'm able to sit down and run over both of our races, dissect them, see where our strong points were, where our weak points were, and what we both need to work on for the next week. And all in all, hopefully improve. But yeah, definitely braking off the racing line, MDog will need to work on. But all good. So we've switched back to me now since MDog's race has settled down a little bit. And I'm coming up on quick draw. We're all on hards, opting for a single stop for the rest of the race strategy. Can't really say single stop strategy because it's my second already. But yeah, quick draw struggling on the hards by the looks of it. And quick draw's funny. Like sometimes, you know, he's super quick. And then sometimes he's super not quick. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. And but quick draw definitely struggling. Yeah. Anyways. So far so good. If we can go the rest of the race without damage, then that'll be fine, I guess. But yeah, so attacking quick draw, 4/10 now. for and closing. Lots of ERS, lots of fuel. So hopefully we can get this move done soon and move on with it. Got the DRS now.
You're lapping around
3
a second
tenths.
faster than the car ahead.
Is he going to fight us? We get a bit slippy, but okay, fine. On the DRS, in Rich, hit our ERS. Is he going to block us? Yes, he is. He's going to hold the inside, but I think we're just way too fast. Hard on the brakes.
Oh, what happened?
And yeah, moved on. So switch back to MDog again. Things seem to be settling down here a little bit. MDog in second. I love controller in first. They seem to be lapping fairly similar to pace. Oreo, penalty for MDog. Oreo is 5.5 seconds behind. So really hurt after being held in the pit from his teammate. But what's happening? Is controller pulling away? Slightly, possibly, maybe, no. Not with the DRS. The DRS seems to be helping MDog quite a bit. But I love controller definitely finding his feet now. And speed, and same with Oreo. So MDog is in a little bit of trouble at the moment. Now I wonder if MDog changed his wing downforce for the wet and if he remembered to switch it back. Because that's something that I like to do. I opted for a one extra downforce on the rear wing, and I gave myself an extra downforce on the front wing, knowing that I could take that back when the track dried out. So I'll have to talk to MDog and ask him about that. But IF control is just storming away. Really, really, really good pace for a controller. And Oreo is haunting MDog. Yeah, right. So Mad Dog seems to be dropping back though, but on mediums. Expected. He'll come stronger at the end of the race. I'm not sure what these guys' plans are. I'm assuming they're going for a soft medium, and I wonder if Mad Dog's going for medium soft. So we've got a blue flag. Quick Draw still having a rough run. M-Dog swallows him pretty easily. Now Oreo's stuck behind Quick Draw, so M-Dog can make a bit of a break. I'll have controller 3 seconds ahead now. Oreo really taking chunks out of M-Dog. Here we go. Back within a second now. Oreo. Down into turn 3, hard on the brakes. Short shifting into 4. We're sliding a little bit. We're lap 19 now. He pitted lap 8, so we're a good 11 laps into these soft tyres now. So surely the next pit will have to be on the card soon. Gets a good entrance into that corner though. But yeah, Oreo really threatening him. J-Miles behind has overtaken Nagel. Yeah, okay. What's Oreo going to do here? And can M-Dog's down to 30% ERS, so I don't think he's going to be able to defend this. Oh, squiggly. Oh, Oreo. Woo-hoo-hoo, Oreo. Jeez. Nearly loses it, but manages to regain it. That was lucky. M-Dog, looking at M-Dog's fuel, he's had definitely had a better run on his fuel today. And using more of it, being more aggressive with that fuel, so that's good. Oh, on the brakes, early in the shifting. Still some work there to be done on the gears and braking, but that's fine. Try not to get on the power too early, he does that okay. Really gets in tight on that curve, much tighter than I did. I tend to hang it out a bit wide. I'm not really sure what's the better line there. You tell me. Is it better to really cut the curve on that corner or hang out wide? I imagine, I suppose probably cutting the curve. Anyways, Oreo 6/10 now. He's been ominous for a whole lap.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Right up behind him now. M-Dog, does he nail the exit? He does. No slipping from Oreo this time. Yeah, Oreo definitely. He's going to have a crack here. M-Dog makes it obvious he's going to cover. He does. Oreo goes down. Oh, a bit late on the brake again. Oh, no, he does that all right. Oh, nice. Well done. good clean racing from the pair of them. Oreo on the outside, but yep, moved on. TheMDog really wanted to fight that. He could have switched to Rich and used a bit more ERS. Maybe I would have done that. Maybe. But who knows. Anyways, Oreo taking that position now. Where are we at for tyres? I don't know when these guys are going to pit. It can't be that far. I don't exactly know how long these soft tyres go, but I would imagine they'd have to be getting close. Right, so the pit window's open. These guys are on softs. I apologise about the background, the noise. Someone tried to obviously Discord phone call the MDog. But these softs have to be running out. The pit window's open. He's accepted. In they go. All right, soft's done. So what does he put on? Oh, he puts on soft. So they've gone for soft for the rest of the race. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. MDog still has his 3 seconds penalty. All right, we switch back to me. Now I've really clawed in here to Pay. Pay runs wide and gets slippy. We see this. We go for the dive. Right up beside him. We're right in front of him now. Jam on the brakes just in time. Hit our brake marker. Pay misses his brake marker. Runs wide. Uses the extra track to gain extra momentum to hold his position. And now he's still fighting. So then we go for another crack. We dive up beside. We're right up beside him. He turns in. Oh, just slams the door shut on us. Yeah, not overly impressed with his racing style in the last 2 corners myself personally. But nothing I can do. We got Kiwi now up the outside, hard on the brakes. He turns in, doesn't really give us room, so we end up giving a bit of a push and shove. So yeah, not good for that. Hocking around the outside, he runs wide, but he's they're on better tyres than I am, so there's not much I can do. Hocking, he gets a squiggle going into there, and he looks like he'll lose it. Now he's under pressure from us, so we're going to try and get at least one of these moves back. We went from attacking 1 to losing bloody 2 positions because Pay decided to use track limits to an advantage to hold his position, forcing us to fight and lose more positions. So yeah, really fuming right now, absolutely fuming. But nothing I can do about it, so I've got to try and shake it off. Hockey definitely threatening with those soft tyres. But he gets a bit of a squiggle, so we can maintain this position for a little bit. But we go from attacking Pay to bloody losing 1 position. Kiwi already overtaken Pay, so now we're defending instead of attacking. Yeah, Hockey that traction. He's got so much more traction than us. He's just it's only a matter of time before Hockey sends us back in. And we're slipping and sliding. We got the hard tyres, and it ain't going well. You can see 7/10 behind Pay, so we're going to have another crack. For some reason, Jeff decided he wants me to pit, and me personally, not understanding the reasoning for that, decide, fuck it, we'll keep going. DRS on Pay again, so we start to close a little bit of that gap again. Hockey and running wide behind us, but here we go. We're getting up closer again. Hockey's coming too, so we're going to have to try and attack and defend here. Hard on the brakes, try and get it turned in. We do, try and get a good exit. We manage that. That's probably one of my better exits at turn 2 for the night. Back on the DRS, down the hill into turn 3 we go. Hard on the brakes. Get it turned in, try and keep it steady and straight. We do. Huge chunks out of Pay now. So we're going to have another crack at Pay here in a second by the looks of it. If we can nail this and set it up, we will. Lucky not to get a track limit warning there. But Hockey and pressuring us again. So yeah, this could go good and bad here. Hard on the brakes. Can we give him what can we do?
Keep taking care of them.
Yep, Hockey is threatening now. Can we get the power out of the final corner? We do. Onto the DRS and the ERS. Trying to keep Hockey behind so we can have a crack at Pay. Hockey super threatening, but can he get us? Something's happened with MDog. Oh, MDog spun out. Disappointing for MDog, but we stick with me. Hockey Hockian dives up the inside of Pay. Can we follow him? Oh, that's rough. Oh, Jesus. Did we end up with damage? No, we didn't. So, well, that nearly ended all 3 of our races then, whatever that was. It's all good. We continue on.
Like, I tried to turn right. It was just not going.
So now Hockian's, he's got me, and now losing 2 positions, from an attacking position to losing 2 positions. Hockian's, he's a bit wide, but he's got the far better traction on the sauce, so...
Hey, Z-Dog, sorry if I
Turning.
squeezed you a bit when I got past you after the
Be
hill for
careful,
that
we
next
think
corner.
you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Yeah, so Kiwi apologising for squeezing me on turn 2, which kind of really, it did kind of hurt, and he did a little bit, but what are you going to do? I mean, he was on sauce. He was coming around no matter what. That bothers me a whole lot less than someone who I'm actually fighting for position who's on the same strategy as me.
Hey,
Oh, no.
okay.
Oh, Hockian runs,
I did
whoa!
not get this for you.
Jeez, nearly.
Green flag.
Hockian saying he was going to get him for me, but he couldn't manage it. So now Hockian's behind again, and now we've got to try and attack Pay again. So back into Rich, back on the DRS, try and close this gap again to have another go at Pay. Hard on the brakes into turn 3. Oh, Pay takes that corner a little bit differently than I did. So now right in behind. Looking at, I'm a bit concerned at this stage because Pay's signal meter is saying that he's very low on signal. So yeah, concerned that maybe a lag could be an issue here. But anyways, we've got a ton of ERS. We've got a fair bit of fuel. We get a warning there, but that's fine. I think it doesn't give us an advantage or a disadvantage. And then fire onto the ERS already. DRS, we want to get nice and close. This time, we're not going to give him a chance.
Started to drop back. There's a gap
Break a little
beginning
bit
to
early, and he runs wide again, using track to his advantage. But this time, we're dumping everything. Rich, ERS, we're going to use it all. We're not letting him defend this time. We're going to get right in front of him so he has no choice but to let us go.
Good move, mate.
And he swings back,
There as well.
cuts the corner, tries to get me back, but he doesn't. So yeah, not a fan of Pay Altera's racecraft. But we continue on. MDog now. MDog, after the spin out, is now in a bit of trouble. Oh, he went on soft softs. So Mad Dog tries to get in the outside. MDog super late, misses his brake marker again, running super wide. So yeah, definitely a weak point in MDog's racing, and something we will definitely be working on between now and the next race. But we speed up again now that MDog has lost a couple of positions. So spin out from MDog, he's lost a position from Sly Dog, and now Mad Dog's managed to wrap him up. So still though, decent points and a decent race from MDog. A lot of things to work on. We switch back to me. Oh, what did we switch to me for? I don't remember.
I can't do 38, right?
Oh,
I wanted to.
yeah. Now I remember. So yeah, frustrating. Right now, I've actually got steam pouring out of my ears. Just murderous. And but yeah, this is racing. This is why we do it. The drama of it, the action, the adventure. Another penalty for MDog. So 6 seconds of penalties from MDog. Not a fantastic run for the penalties or for the defending. But we're still fairly new to this league racing stuff. This is only both of our second league season in F1 or ever, and MDog's second league season in any game ever. So, you know, we're going to have our teething problems for the first few seasons. Hopefully we can, you know, iron them out, work with each other, get a bit quicker, get a bit more consistent, get these issues and that sorted out, and be all right. But yeah, so not bad. So what are we? Sly Dog is 2 seconds in front, and 9 seconds of penalty. So MDog might be able to recover, especially if MDog can keep within 3 seconds. He may be able to salvage fifth back out of this. and no more penalties. So 9 seconds of penalties, sly 6 for MDog, 2 seconds, 2 more corners, 1 more corner. So that's race done. 12th for me, 5th for MDog. You can't really complain for MDog. He had a decent run, mistakes pending, and I ended up in 12. But anyways, thanks for watching.